Hello. We all have beliefs, right? Well, I sort of believe in Buddhism, but I sort of like the idea sometimes of Christianity, but it's hard sometimes to understand a bit about beliefs. And this is a story about what I sort of thinking I could believe, even though I do believe this. Let's have a read. It's called The True Story of Heaven, or the Heaven Delusion. You know, with teasing, I was getting teased mainly, before, but that was because I was scared after Far Lap and Patrick Dunbar and Graham Thorne, all my three last lives, all died, and I hated the thought of entering another uterus until Stephen Bradley was killed. So I was a heap of flies to really bug, and I put some really weird voices in his head, saying, you can't, I am gonna kill you. You are coming with me. You will be shot. And then in 1968, I entered heaven in my mother's uterus. I sat in, and I sat in there, and I felt immortal while Stephen Bradley was in Mrs. Walsh's uterus, and I felt good. I feel really good. But but mind you, I was scared. But that is natural, because I had three pretty bad last lives, and I was determined to make this life work for me, even if it kept me away from people sometimes. Mind you, I still want to live life and all that, and my parents showed me all that, and I have had a lot of fun. But I was scared of needles. I cried like a little girl. And then, I don't want him to be a daddy, but one kid said, I was like us, man. But he could have said, piss off, shy boy. I really ain't shy, but I want to be safe. I really ain't into behaving myself. Really, everyone will miss my dad, and at the moment, I can hear heaven coming closer. And now, I find it hard to believe what I used to believe. Though I am a Buddhist now, but really, yeah, heaven can give you solitude and a time to take a break from the modern world. But it is still an easy answer, and the world really doesn't stop. Not if too many people keep getting what they want, nothing will get done. Like the Rolling Stones song, you can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. And that's part of their life. And the Bon Jovi song, You Sleep When You're Dead, it just tells you we have to live our lives and not worry about the old bogey method to go to bed to die. You see, that's what I was visioning my dad was doing. I go out to community events and free concerts and I do my stuff to help the poorer people. You see, as another, it's my life and it's now or never. It just said, because if you want to do something, do it now. Don't worry about doing it in your next life. Unless you can't, mind you, you don't want to end up like Jake from Becca when Reggie made him do everything on his list. Everything went wrong for Jake there. Falling off an elephant, crashing into a rock climbing wall, getting kissed by the wrong girl who was really a man, and getting punched in the gut by someone who he squealed on when he was younger. No, it's no life. If that happens, you see, I ain't scared of needles no more. And really, there is no other way. You see, it is obvious to me that heaven is just the 9 months in the uterus of their next life. And people trying to come out of heaven is dangerous. I mean, coming out of heaven too early is dangerous, because you have been seen how many premature babies don't make it. But some do okay. I know heaven is, but we must keep our imagination strong and always live life, because I still think that living your own life is better, no matter how great you thought you had it in your last life. Okay, I remember I was out at Woodlawn. I play a free game, but I still love AFL football, even though I've never strapped on a boot in my current life. You know what I mean? You know, I've played sport in this lifestyle. I play basketball, I do bowling. So, you know, I've had fun. But just remember, premature babies, then they're not always going to survive. So try to stay in heaven for longer. Okay? Bye.